This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On the Scorecard tonight, Gilas Pilipinas' door may still be open for Rhenz Abando. Tim Cohn has addressed the questions surrounding the KBL standout, insisting that Abando has always been on the national team's radar. So, what really prevented him from joining Gilas? And could we still see him in future competitions? Anisimova is giving Alex Eala her flowers. The American star rallied past the Filipina in Cincinnati, but not without praising Eala's fighting spirit and rapid rise on the WTA Tour. What's next for the Filipina sensation as she turns her focus to the US Open? After 25 years at the top of world football, Cristiano Ronaldo may be approaching the final whistle of his legendary career. The Portuguese icon has revealed that the 2026-27 season could be his last. But with 1,000 career goals still in sight, can Ronaldo reach one final historic milestone before calling it a career? Obienna is soaring higher in Europe. The Filipino pole vault star has set a new season best after claiming another gold in Poland. With the Asian Games now on the horizon, can Obienna carry this momentum into one of his biggest competitions of the year? All the headlines and more on the Scorecard tonight, the 18th of August. Now, here's our roundup brought to you by the Philippine Sports Commission, the Philippine Olympic Committee, and the NST-IAC. Rhenz Abando may not be part of the current Gilas Pilipinas pool, but national team head coach Tim Cohn says the Korean Basketball League standout remains on the program's radar. Cohn made the clarification after Abando publicly disputed the coach's earlier comments regarding his absence from national team training. Here's Zeus Valdez with the exclusive report.
Tim Cohn has clarified the situation surrounding Rhenz Abando, insisting that the former USA and Letran star has been considered by Gilas Pilipinas on multiple occasions. Cohn said Abando was even in the conversation for the national team's original 12-man lineup, but an injury prevented him from joining the team at the time. Cohn said there were also other occasions when Abando's availability was affected by logistical issues. The Gilas coach specifically pointed to visa problems that prevented the KBL standout from joining the national team in time. The comments come after Abando denied that he simply failed to show up for Gilas training. In a recent social media live, the Anyang June Kwanjang Red Boosters player claimed that he was actually told not to report anymore, maintaining that he would have immediately joined the team if given the go signal. Cohn said he could not be certain about the exact circumstances, but believed timing may have been a factor and why Abando was eventually told not to come. The latest comments help clarify Gilas' position on the issue. While Rhenz Abando is not part of the current national team pool, Team Cohn made it clear that the KBL standout has not been completely shut out and remains a possible option for Gilas in future competitions. Reporting for the Scorecard, Zeus Valdez, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Anisimova had nothing but praise for Alex Eala after the Filipina star pushed her to a tough 3-set battle at the Cincinnati Open. Once again, here's Zeus Valdez with the details.
Did well to come through a first encounter against the very tricky Filipina.
Anisimova rallied from a set down to defeat Alex Eala 4-6, 6-4, 6-2 and advance in the Cincinnati Open. But after the match, the American had high praise for the Filipina star, who continued to show her ability to compete against the WTA Tour's top players. Anisimova admitted she expected a difficult battle against Eala, who took the opening set and forced the American to dig deep before completing the comeback.
I know Alex is such a great player and such a fighter, so I knew it was going to be a really tough match.
Eala came into Cincinnati in strong form following her breakthrough North American hardcourt run, including her maiden WTA Tour title at the Mubadala DC Open. And even in defeat, the Filipina once again showed why she has become one of the tour's fastest rising stars. Anisimova also acknowledged Eala's growing popularity, with the Filipina continuing to draw strong supports from fans.
I know how loved Alex is, and for good reason.
Anisimova eventually found her rhythm in the second set before taking control of the decider to book her place in the next round. For Eala, the Cincinnati run may have ended, but her breakthrough season continues to build momentum. Now the Filipina star turns her attention to the US Open, looking to carry her confidence and form into the final Grand Slam of the year. Reporting for the Scorecard, Zeus Valdez, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Filipino pole vaulter EJ Obienna continues his impressive 2026 campaign. The Olympian cleared 5.91 meters to win the Golden Sand 2026 meeting in Poland. The two-time Olympian also set a new season best in the Tadeusz Ślusarski Memorial Competition. Obienna easily topped the field with home bets Paweł Pospek and Bartosz Maryniewicz both clearing 5.30 meters. The victory adds another title to Obienna's strong European campaign. He previously won back-to-back meets in Germany, clearing the 5.76 meters at the Halberstadter Hoffenflug and 5.83 meters at the International Pole Vault meeting in Jockgrim. Obienna now turns his attention to the Asian Games in Aichi and Nagoya, Japan, as he continues to build momentum ahead of the competition. Bacolod Mayor Greg Gasataya is asking the MPBL to clarify the ownership of the Bacolod Mascara franchise. This comes after the league permanently banned the team's players and coaching staff over game-fixing allegations. Gasataya says the city received a letter from the MPBL last week regarding its investigation. He wants the league to explain who owns the franchise and why it continues to use the name Mascara. The mayor says Mascara is a cultural property protected under Bacolod City Ordinance number 1020. He also questioned the lack of coordination between the franchise and city officials this season. Gasataya is now calling for transparency, especially because the team carries the name of Bacolod. He says the permanent bans should be followed by the release of the MPBL's investigation findings. For Gasataya, the city deserves answers about the franchise and the use of the Bacolod Mascara name. Strong Group Athletics Pilipinas continues to roll at the William Jones Cup. The Philippine side extended its winning streak to 3 after a 107-86 rout of Japan in New Taipei City, Taiwan. Isaiah Pinheiro led Strong Group with 25 points. Stage 1 Steven Aji added 15. Remy Martin had 13, while Derek Steven Fenner Jr. and Ian Bennett Miller chipped in 12 each. Japan led 31-28 after the first quarter, but Strong Group exploded for 33 points in the second while limiting Japan to just 14. The Philippine squad entered halftime ahead 61-45, then stretched the lead to 27, 87-60 after three quarters. Japan made a late push, but Strong Group held on comfortably for the 21-point win. It's the Philippines' third victory in 4 games following a 78-72 win over Japan last Saturday. Hayato Wakugawa led Japan with 26 points, but Strong Group had the final say. The Philippines suffered a heartbreaking 61-58 loss to host Mexico in the opening game of the 2026 FIBA Olympic pre-qualifying tournament in Guadalajara. Gilas women looked in control after Vanessa De Jesus and Jack Animam helped build a 57-47 lead in the final period. But Mexico answered with a 14-1 run. Myra Hill sparked the comeback with a three-pointer before Hazel Ramirez put the hosts ahead 59-57 with just over a minute left. Animam had a chance to tie the game but could only make one of 2 free throws. Destiny Pitts added a free throw for Mexico before Anissa Jeffries converted another from the line to seal the comeback. De Jesus led Gilas with 15 points while Animam finished with 14. Jeffries paced Mexico with 17 points and 10 rebounds. Gilas women will look to bounce back against Canada on Thursday. Tip-off is set for 7:30 in the morning, Manila time. Kai Sotto is back with Gilas Pilipinas and Jordan Clarkson is among those welcoming his return. Sotto has joined Gilas practices ahead of the crucial FIBA Basketball World Cup Asian qualifiers against Jordan and Iran later this month. Clarkson showed his support after Sotto teased his long-awaited return to international duty. The New York Knicks guard reacted to Sotto's Instagram post with a simple message. The two were teammates during the 2023 FIBA World Cup, where they helped Gilas pull off a stunning comeback win over China. Clarkson exploded for 34 points in that game, including 24 in the third quarter. Sotto also faced some of the world's top big men in the tournament, including Karl Anthony Towns and Wenyel Gabriel. Now, nearly 2 years after his last Gilas appearance, Sotto is set to rejoin the national team at a crucial time. Pedro Taduran could make his fourth world title defense on home soil this November. The IBF minimum weight champion has been informed of a possible title fight with undefeated Spanish boxer Brandon Moreno, emerging as a potential challenger. Here's Zeus Valdez with the exclusive report.
Pedro Taduran is already preparing for the possibility of defending his IBF minimum weight title in the Philippines this November. In an exclusive interview with the Scorecard, Taduran revealed that his manager and promoter have told him to expect a title defense, although his next opponent has yet to be finalized.
Sa ngayon po, mas yung manager at promoter ko po may binalate sa akin na may parating ako ng laban ngayong November. Magdidepends ako ng title ko para di ako mabakante ng title po.
One possible challenger has already emerged. Taduran said his club has presented him with an undefeated boxer from Spain, with Brandon Moreno currently being considered for the fight. Moreno is ranked number 11 by the IBF and has unbeaten 16-0 record with 5 knockouts. Manila is also being considered as the venue, which would give Taduran the opportunity to make his fourth title defense in front of Filipino fans.
Sobrang masaya po ako kasi dito naganap yung laban ko dito sa atin, kaya buong yung loob ko na lumaban para i-ano natin yung title, manatili sa atin yung title po.
Taduran has continued training daily at the Lorde gym while waiting for his next fight to be finalized. His previous mandatory title defense against China's Su Jiansing fell through after negotiations broke down, forcing his camp to look for another challenger. Taduran also sees his next defense as a bigger responsibility because he is currently the only reigning Filipino world boxing champion.
Para sa akin, dagdag motivation ko kasi pagsisikapan ko na hindi mawalan ng world champion dito sa Pilipinas kasi ako ngayon natitira ngayon, kaya mas sisipagan ko para yun, tuloy pa rin na may world champion dito sa Pilipinas.
Should the November fight be finalized, Taduran plans to ramp up his training in September and October. For now, the champion is waiting for the final word on his opponent and venue with a potential home title defense now inside. Reporting for the Scorecard, Zeus Valdez, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
After 25 years of records, trophies, and milestone moments, Cristiano Ronaldo may be entering the final season of his professional football career. The 5-time Ballon d'Or winner revealed that the 2026-27 season could be his last. In an interview, Ronaldo said he wants to end his career by leaving a spectacular legacy. Now 41, the Portuguese superstar is already looking ahead to life after football, including more time with his family, traveling, and playing paddle. But before he walks away, Ronaldo is still chasing one major milestone. He has 976 career goals for club and country, just 24 shy of the 1,000 goal mark. Ronaldo's career has taken him from Sporting CP to Manchester United, Real Madrid, Juventus, and now Al Nassr. At Real Madrid, he scored 450 goals in 438 appearances and became the club's all-time leading scorer. He also won multiple Champions League titles and 5 Ballon d'Or awards. The one major prize he never won was the FIFA World Cup, with 2026 marking his final appearance in the tournament. Now, with his Al Nassr contract running until June 2027, Ronaldo appears ready to decide when his extraordinary career will end. After a quarter century at the top, the final whistle for Cristiano Ronaldo may be closer than ever. Alonzo Mourning and Dennis Rodman shared a moment few NBA fans would have expected during the height of their rivalry. The two former rivals were seen shaking hands and smiling nearly 30 years after their heated battles between the Miami Heat and Chicago Bulls. In a video shared by fellow Hall of Famer Chris Webber, the significance of the moment was clear. The feud dates back to the 1990s when Mourning was the physical presence in the middle for the Heat, while Rodman was a key piece of Michael Jordan's Chicago Bulls dynasty. The two big men repeatedly clashed during the intense playoff battles between Miami and Chicago, including a memorable confrontation in the 1997 Eastern Conference Finals. Their rivalry eventually became personal, with both players exchanging harsh words and public jabs long after their on-court battles. But during the Hall of Fame weekend, the message from those around them was simple. It was time to move on. And that is exactly what Mourning and Rodman appeared to do. After decades of hard fouls, technicals, and bad blood, two of the NBA's fiercest former rivals finally put the past behind them, ending a nearly 30-year beef with a simple handshake. Coming up next, we'll hear from the young fencers behind the Philippines' golden double in Kuala Lumpur. Drake Chung, Willa Liana Galvez, and Oscar Del Castillo join us to talk about their big wins, the moments that define their campaign, and their goals for Philippine fencing. All that when we return right here on The Scorecard. The Philippines is making its mark on the international fencing stage. Team Philippines claimed gold in both the women's foil and men's saber team events at the 2026 Southeast Asian Fencing Federation Cadet and Junior Championship in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Among the athletes who helped deliver that golden double are, let's call them one by one, Drake Chung. Yes, sir. We also have Oscar Del Castillo. And finally, we have Willa Liana Galvez. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a huge round of applause. Of course, they join us tonight on The Scorecard to talk about their medal-winning campaign, the pressure of competing for the Philippines, and what's next for these young fencing stars. Guys, thank you so much for the time. I know it's been only a couple of days since you guys came back from Kuala Lumpur, but you're here with me tonight. I guess I'll start with Drake. I mean, since this is your first interview since coming back, kindly introduce yourself. Like, how old are you? Where do you go to school? And tell me about your experience in Malaysia.
Hi, my name is Drake Chung. I'm 14-year-old, I'm a fencer, and my school is Domascola International School.
So you won the bronze in the individual foil event. How would you assess your overall performance, Drake, representing the Philippines and winning those medals?
Well, I did really good, our team did really good, and it was a good experience.
All right, now let's go over here to Oscar. Oscar, kindly introduce yourself.
I'm Oscar Del Castillo, and I'm 16 years old, and my school is Lasal Green Hills, but now I'm homeschooled.
All right. Tell me about your silver. You won the silver in the individual epi and added a bronze in the team event. How would you describe your experience out there representing the flag in Kuala Lumpur?
It felt great. I felt like I was good during the competition. It was one of my best.
Was there any particular moment that you remember? Because like you defeated Thailand 45-40 in a tight final. I mean, that was Drake. But what was one moment that you will never forget? Like, is there something that happened out there that really said, you know, that was really good?
I read my opponent. I knew he was gonna attack me, so I went forward, and then when he attacked me, I knew what he was gonna do. I read his mind.
Okay, so we see that fencing is also a mental game. Now let's go to Willa. Willa, kindly introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Willa Galvez. I'm 15 years old. My school is in University of the East, and I am a foil player.
And UE, of course, is one of the most accomplished teams when it comes to fencing, especially in the UAAP. Willa, besides the gold medal at the team event, you also won bronze in the individual foil event. So tell us about the experience and how happy are you that you were able to win in those competitions?
My experience was great. My bronze medal, it was so unexpected because that was my oldest age bracket, you under 21, and parang sabi ko, I needed to do more in cadet, but unfortunately, I was under like that.
So alam mong mas matanda at mas malaki siguro yung iba mong nakalaban kasi sabi mo under 21, so that you could have had opponents na nasa 20 na, tama ba?
Yes.
Okay, so in one of your performances, particularly in the fourth bout, you had a 10-1 score.
Yes.
So what allowed you to stay aggressive and composed under pressure in that match?
Basically, I was third man. So I told myself I needed to help my teammates. And being a third man is actually an important role in our team. Kailangan ko po ilayo yung score namin from the Vietnam.
Now, Drake, this is not just an individual sport, it's also a team event. How important is the chemistry with your teammates in trying to get those wins?
Well, it's really important because if the team isn't like really well bonded, then we start to blame each other for small mistakes and it doesn't really work well if everyone's mad at each other.
So, were there any fingers being pointed or blame game going on or wala naman?
Well, me and my team are pretty close because we always train together. We're pretty good friends out of fencing, and I think a reason why we won against Thailand was because we had great chemistry.
And what do you think was the secret behind your great chemistry? Is there any specific bonding activity that you guys do that really got you guys to gel together?
Eating yummy food before the competition.
What's your favorite dish?
My favorite dish, shalong bao.
Wow, my God, I got so hungry all of a sudden. Oscar, after winning silver, how did you shift your focus and prepare for the team competition?
I focused on having chemistry with my teammates by hanging out with them and telling them like encouragement and not to like blame others for their mistakes.
Is food also the secret?
Yes.
Okay, so if it's shalong bao for Drake, for you, what's the secret food?
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. Oh, how about you, Willa? Ano naman ang secret among you and your fellow fencers na nagkaroon kayo ng magandang samahan?
Yeah, but kami po talaga, ever since bata pa lang po kami, nagiging teammates na po kami. So, we have chemistry naman po talaga. And yeah, hanging out.
Paano ka ba nahilig sa sport?
Yung tatay ko po, si Waylon Galvez, pinapanood niya po ako ng 2019 SEA Games dito po sa Manila.
Okay.
So, dinala niya po ako, kami ng mami ko, nanood po kami. So, sabi ng daddy ko, parang pwede po to kasi I did golf dati.
Okay.
So, yung hand-eye coordination ko po. So, it fits sa fencing, yun po.
2019, so parang 7 years in the making pala,
Yes.
itong event na ito.
Actually, yeah, 6 years na po ako nag-fencing.
Wow, ang galing. And what got you hooked when you were watching the SEA Games in 2019? Ano yung nakita mo doon at sinabi mo sa sarili mo na, I want to get into this sport?
Yung tatay ko po talaga eh. Siya po yung nagpasok po talaga sa akin. Pero the more na nag-compete po ako, yun, na-in love na po ako kasi yung mga opportunities na makukuha ko po noon sa like, makakapasok po ako ng national team, makapag-aral po ako sa US and to get in the Olympics. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I want to congratulate you guys, and I'm sure there are a lot of people here, your parents are here. Very quickly, you can greet anybody who are watching. You want to thank for supporting you guys and cheering you on in your victory in Kuala Lumpur.
Well, I would of course want to thank my parents, my father, my mom, my coaches, and of course, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
I want to say,
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to my parents and my sister also, and my coaches and my girlfriend.
Oh! Okay, nice. You didn't forget that. Willa?
First, I want to thank Sir Anton Roxas
Oy.
and Sir Dennis Principe
Yes, sir.
for having us here on your show. Such a pleasure and honor for us to be given this opportunity. To my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, my mom and dad, I love you guys, family and friends, Zion Aguilar, and Aguilar family, UE fencing team, CF fencing team, Coach Amat Canlas, Coach Michael Nicanor, Coach Chester Uy, Coach Christian Canlas, my team's Icon Sports Management and Services, and the AR Agency College Recruit. Also to Nickel Asia Corporation, Rain or Shine, Converge, NLEX Corporation, MVP Sports Foundation, Strong Group Athletics, Pocari Sweat Philippines, and PSC Chairman, Pato Gregorio, and Yorme Isco. Thank you for your support.
Drake, Oscar, Willa is media trained. Confirmed. Thank you guys and congratulations for all your wins and more to come. And with that, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow on The Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport, right here on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. Once again, this has been Anton with Drake, Oscar, and Willa right here on The Scorecard.